Come on in, come on in, come on in. Dazzling Nae is working on this. Let me get my 1 second. I'm working on my beef stew. I meant to get on here earlier, but I got a little busy, guys. So I didn't get a chance to get on here. Okay. Starting off with my fresh garlic. Always gotta have some fresh garlic. Oh, that's fun. That's the little baby. Okay, I'm gonna start with this. And I have my onions that I'm gonna chop. Alright guys, I have my trusty dusty. Have to be careful with this. Get the skin off of it. Yeah, I wanted to get on here a little earlier. Hello, hello, hello. Come on in, come on in. But I said I better get this together, get this out the way. Get the skin off of the... Guys, I should have had a lot of this stuff already prepped earlier today. But it didn't work out like that. It did not work out like that. It's okay. Come on in, guys. Come on in. This is my beef stew. And for those of you that might already be in here, guys, I have my the beef stew meat. I already have it here marinating. It's already well seasoned and marinating. Just waiting to go into the hot pan. Okay. That's what this is waiting on. Matter of fact, let me cover this. I have to cover it while it's just sitting there resting. Sometimes I do not like, a lot of times I do not like this. Let me get something I don't have time to do. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm good on this. 1 second, guys. I need to have the camera so you can see me as well. I'm going to use this. Me and Reynolds rap do not get along. For some reason, me and that Reynolds rap, we have problems, okay? We have problems. All right, guys, this is my garlic here. I'm gonna do a rough chop because this is it's gonna be the startup for my beef stew. Just gonna cook a rough chop with this. The next would be my onions. I have my celery. Like I said, a lot of this stuff I should have had already. At least cut or wash down. But I did have my meat marinated. I did do one thing. I did get the meat marinated, guys. I did do that much. Okay. Set my garlic over to the side. Okay, I have my onions behind me. Hello, hello, hello. Anybody want to share what they're cooking for dinner, or they already have gotten it started? You're working on it. Anybody like to share anything? Guys, please like, share, and subscribe when you come in. Because a lot of times these flames make my eyes just burst in water. But I can feel my eyes tingling, but it's not as bad. It's not as bad as it could be. Sheesh. Okay. So with the beef stew, these your onions, they don't really have to be a certain shape or size. This is going to be for flavor. So I don't know why I didn't cut it like that at first. You guys have to be super careful. This tonight is no joke. I love it. I have to give you another one of these here. I done had this for a couple of years. And I love it. And I always get on live without it. And then I was like, where is my knife? I need it. Alright, my onions. I pretty much use onions in everything that I cook. So. Okay. I have my little column down here in the sink, ready to catch my onions. Woohoo! Guys, my eyes are watering. Thanks for the like. Thanks for the likes. Guys, please come in and share the live. Like the live. Woohoo! My eyes are amazing right now. So guys, here's my celery. I love celery in my chicken soup. I love celery in my beef stew. I love celery in a lot of different things. Some people eat it just as it is, which is great. Okay, here's my onions, guys. Let me sit this over here so I can have room. Guys, always, always, always wash your vegetables. Hello, Travis Batman. Hello. Hi. I'm good, bro. I'm good. Hi, guys. Please like, share, subscribe, guys. Please like, share, subscribe. Guys, I'm giving my celery a good wash. A lot of people take a damp paper towel and they go through it and they will just wipe it well, because a lot of the dirt sits right in the groove and then it'll be all up here. So, and you want to also remove all those strings. Okay? These are for my beginners that might be here. Okay? We might have some young ladies and young men that's that would like to know about what's going on. Guys, always keep me. Some people keep a bowl near them. I always just keep a bag, bowl, whatever. But I always have me a catch-all right here near me, so I don't have to keep running to the trash can. Okay? Save myself some steps, and I save myself from a mess. Okay? So I'm going to go, well, this small one, I'm not going to split it down the middle because it's already, and guys, I'm going to do them like a standard size, because I still want them to have some shape. So I'm not going to dice them, because I want to still be able to see the color and the vibrant of the celery, okay? So I'm just doing mine. You can do yours whatever size you like, but with this meal, I choose not to dice them. Okay, and I'm going to put them right in the column right here that I have with my celery. Bring my celery back over this way. Okay. So this one I am going to go down the middle because I don't want this big chunk in there. I don't want no big chunks. I do want a nice little size. Okay. Love to see the celery floating around in my stew or my soup. Hello, hello, hello. Come on in, guys. Let's see here. Okay. Standard size. I love it for the flavor, and I love it for the color that it gives. Okay. And then once it cooked down, I was gonna prepare it in a crock pot. That was my thought earlier, but I didn't get it started early, so I won't do the crock pot thing. Okay, let me wash up a few more. At least one more. Really good. Guys, you can really clean your celery and what's that? Baking soda and water. Just soak it in there. Give it a good wipe down after a rinse. It's totally up to you. Baking soda could be used for many, many, many things. All right, here we go. I always take the little ends off of that. That's just something I do. And a lot of people do not waste this. They use this. But to me, I just choose not to. But a lot of people wouldn't dare not use it. All right, guys, since this is big size, I'm going to go here. Here. Okay. And I do have my carrots. I wanted to show you the size of my carrots. My carrots here, guys. I just have the little minis. I could have got the bigger ones than this, but I just chose this. And guys, I put this almost toward the end because they're so small. I don't want them to turn into mush. Okay. For video's sake, I'm gonna show you guys because I don't want the video to be, live to be entirely too long. These are the potatoes that I'm choosing. The little mini balls. Let me take them out so you can see, get a good look at what I love these little potatoes. I love these potatoes, like the red skins of these are inside. I like the red skin ones inside my crab legs and stuff like that. But this is the little bite size. And even with these, I'm going to wash these well, and I'm going to cut them in half. I could leave them whole, but no, I want to cut them in half. Or you could cut them, in fours. It's totally up to you. Totally up to you. So that'll be over there until I'm ready for that. All right, let me start getting some of this stuff on the stove. Okay, and let's see. What color? All right, let me see, because I have some bell pepper here. For color sake, I want to go with, let's see. Huh? Oh. For color sake, I want to use, let me see. Do I want to use I don't know if I want to use my red or my yellow. Okay, I'm thinking up against my celery and my onions, I may go with this color here. Because I do have my carrots. Because I like for it to be colorful, guys. I love for it to be colorful. That's why I buy this, so if I choose to use something colorful, I can switch out which whatever I want. So you'll see what I'm saying with the colors. You have this if you like for it to be colorful. Okay. So let's put this to the side. The first thing I want to do is take this sticky thing off of here. This is a no-no. You want to wash. And the same thing with this, guys. You can soak it in baking soda water. Give it a good soak. And give it a good rinse. But for video, and live, some things you just, you cut short. And then a lot of things you want to do ahead of time. Okay? Because if I wasn't going live and I wanted, more content, I could have done most of this stuff earlier. I would have my vegetables and stuff already done to where all I would have to do is just start adding. And I always start with my meat first. That's the very first thing I do. I wash my meat first and I season and marinate and let it sit. And so while I'm doing this, the meat is caramelizing. It's soaking up the seasonings that I have in there, in the marinade. And if you want to know what the marinade is, guys, shoot me a text. Be glad to tell you about what it is. All right, here we go. Here we go, guys. Bell pepper is so delicious to me in different foods, okay? I know some people that like to eat it raw. I could never eat it raw, guys. I could never eat this raw, okay? I don't think I would ever want to try. Is there anyone here like to eat raw bell peppers? My daughter, she would eat them when she was younger. She might still do, I'm not sure. She might. But she would love her some bell pepper. She loves different vegetables like that. All right, guys, so here's my, see how colorful that is? Use a little more. So, guys, yeah, this is going to be the stew. And the difference between stew and soup is you're going to use a little flour, okay? So you're going to have this here marinated for those of you guys are still coming in. The meat is here marinating, okay? So in a few minutes, I'm going to grab my flour and I'm going to pour it over this. So when it cooks, it will be, tighten up, some of the juices to where it will be a stew and not a soup. Pretty much that's the deal. Or some people use something like cornstarch or something to get it together. Me, I'm just going to pour, as I'm speaking about it. Guys, I do have a container for my flour, but that would just take too much to be trying to get it down, and so I'll just use my bag real fast. Okay, I'm going to give it a nice amount, and I'll show you guys how much I'm using. And I'll show you guys the mess that I'm making with this flour. So, guys, because I am going to do like a fry with the beef. I'm going to do like a sear. Okay? I'm going to do a sear, not a steam, a sear. So I'm coating it. So when it get ready to start boiling and everything in the beef broth, it will form into a stew and not a soup. All right, guys. So I add my vegetables with my vegetables. See how colorful that is, guys? I like colorfulness. And guys, if you want your color, give me a second, guys. Come on, now put that to the side. I'm cooking. Huh? I'm gonna do. Put your key and lock the door.
How if I got this cover?
Sit it down.
I can't sit this down.
What is it?
My game.
Guys, give me a moment. You got everything? I'm keeping everything. Alright, sorry about that. So, Like for it to be colorful. Okay. All right. So here's I got my pan over here. I'll be turning my camera around soon, guys. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let me get my stuff together here. I have my olive oil I'm going to put in here. Got my olive oil in here. Got my stove getting hot. Give me a second, guys. I'll be in the camera in 1 minute. I'll move some things around so that I can have more space. But I'm here. Sorry I'm off the camera, but I had to move some things around. I'll get you guys here. I have my celery, got my vegetables over here. I have my potatoes over here that I'm going to be washing. I'm going to sit those in some cool water. So let me get another bowl out. Guys, I know I'm supposed to be in the camera more, but I'm here. I am here. I am here. So guys, I'm gonna wash a few of my potatoes. Now, I'm not going to cook them all. And guys, I'm gonna be using cold water. I'm gonna wash them in warm water, but they're gonna sit in cool water until I'm ready for it. Okay? And I'm not gonna use the whole bag because I got a different menu that I want to have coming up. I have a different menu. Okay? So let's see. I can use about a couple of minutes. Put this behind me. Always clean as I go, guys. So these are going to get washed. The little mini baby potatoes. Give them a good rinse. And guys, I'm going to cut them on the same cutting board. I'm going to wash and rinse your stuff. Water like this, do it like that. Hello, guys. Anybody want to comment? Anybody wants to comment? Guys, I am loving the fact that my channel is growing. So if you're in, please like, share, and subscribe. Okay? Please like, share, and subscribe. Alright. Hello. As I am making beef stew, if you're just coming in. Beef stew. I already have my beef sitting to the side, marinating. So at this time, I'm rinsing my potatoes. I'm rinsing my potatoes from any like dirt or something like that, guys. There we go. I'm rinsing them with warm water. And then they'll be soaking in cool water until I'm ready for them. Okay, so I have the cool water on. Actually, it's the cold water. So guys, I just want to do a half. You can cut up any size you like, but I just want to do a half for mine. Because I don't want to cook them long. They will almost be toward the end of the cooking, because I do not want them to be mush. And this one I will go back in there, because I want them like bite size. Turn this water off. We're going to go back inside here. All right. Hello. Anybody want to share what they cooked for dinner today, or are you cooking at this moment? You already have it already prepared. I'll leave it whole like this because I like that potato sitting right there with that flavor. Notice that flavor, that potato right there. And guys, I find that the smaller you make them, they get mushy. You know, they're supposed to be soft, but I like them to have that firm look. You know, I don't want them to be, you know, all mushy. Like as soon as you touch it, it just fall apart. You know, I want it to have some type of sides to it. So for some of them, I will leave upright. All right. So that's pretty much. And then I let them sit in the cool water. This is cool water, guys. Cool water. Until I'm ready for them. All right. So I'm gonna give them another good rinse before I start the cool bath. The cool water is to keep them from turning brown. Potatoes will turn brown with room temperature. If you're gonna let them sit out or sit in the fridge, have cool water. But if you sit them in the fridge for too long with cool water, they're gonna start turning brown. So just be mindful of that. Potatoes like to sit in cool water. So that's what's happening here. This is going to be the cool bath. Because I waited to do a lot of these things because I wanted to come on live to show you guys how I do. You know what it is that I do, okay? All right. So guys, behind me, I do have my oil in my pan. I'm going to turn you guys around soon. But the first thing going in here is my garlic. Turn my light on. The garlic that I chopped, here we go. I don't know if you guys can hear that sear, but here it is. Okay, let me turn you guys so you can see. Here I am. This is the pot that I chose right here. Let me turn this down. Because you don't want your garlic, guys, this oil is very hot. You don't want your garlic burning. So keep your eye on it. This is very, very hot. I could just about toast it right here because of the heat of it. And I'm using a burner. You don't want your garlic to burn because it gives it like a bitter taste. And trust me, it's not a good taste. And guys, that aroma from this garlic smells so good to me. I don't know, a lot of people don't like garlic, but I love it. So I get out a good little toast, keep my eye on it, because before you know it, you can burn garlic fast. So you want to keep your eye on this garlic. Okay. I'll do this like that. All right, and while that's doing that, I'm going to let me turn it down because let me push it away. Because I see it, guys. I see it. So what I'm going to do is add this my beef stew meat. It has been marinating. I would say about 20 minutes or so before I started the live. You always want to give it some type of marinade. That helps with the tenderization because a lot of beef that you buy is tough, you know, especially if you're cooking for your loved ones or for yourself. You don't, you know, have your, you know, your teeth or whatever. It tenderizes it. And even if you have your teeth, it's just good. It's a good texture. Good texture. All right, so here we go. So I'm going to turn this up. Now that I'm putting my meat in here. And guys, I want to give it a sear, like a fry on both sides. I was charging my phone, otherwise I would have brought you guys right to the hot. Kids had my phone, my son had my phone and did not charge it. Oh my God. Just can't get these folks to do stuff right, okay? They get your stuff and if you get ready to use it, you can't use it because they just use and abuse, guys. I already had my phone fully charged so that when I did my live, that I could maneuver my phone however I like. I get ready to use my phone. What I got, about 10%? Now come on now, that's awful. Kids, I swear. They don't care. They just get your stuff and do whatever with it. So this is what I'm doing, guys. And I'm going to add more oil to this. I'm not going to put the whole thing right now because I wanted to cook on both sides. So all I'm doing now is just placing a few pieces in here. I didn't want to dump the whole thing and have it steamed. I want to fry it on both sides. And I'm just using the dab of olive oil. Or you can use cooking oil. It's your choice, guys. Cooking oil, vegetable oil, however. Okay, turn it on 4. See if I can get some more pieces in here. Because I do want to cook it out. I don't want to have to do a separate pan, so I'm trying to fit it in. Because I want it to be cooked on both sides. That's what I'm shooting for. I know a lot of people don't like to watch the live. They can't actually see what you're doing. But people like to mess you up when they know you got to do a live. They know that I was going live. Still got my phone and ran my dang on battery down. Now I need to stay connected to the charger. It's crazy. People just don't care about what you got going on. All right. So I'm gonna bring it close so you guys can see what it is that I'm doing. But I'm doing is just placing it separately. I don't want them all together. I don't want them to have space to cook so I can turn them over when I'm ready. And if I put them all in there, I won't be able to get it to fry on both sides. It'll just steam, and that's not what I want. And I have my beef broth. And guys, if you don't have beef broth, you can use beef bouillon. You can use, you know, you get the little packages. There's just a lot of different things that you can use. This is a good one right here. This is a good sauce right here. These come from, you can get it for your beef, your chicken, your turkey, your ham. This is a good product here, guys. Sorry, I don't know if you guys can see it. This is good. You can put it in your water, put it in some water and stir it, and that can be your broth if you don't have the broth. Now, I do have the broth, but I'm still going to go this route. So I'll be using another bowl because I'm going to make my broth. So I'm just going to use a tablespoon of it or a teaspoon of it because you want to make sure you don't over salt your food broth, because this here comes with a pack, okay? Come, you know, a punch for our sodium. So you want to monitor your sodium when you're using this, because this here you don't want to be adding too much with your other seasonings that you already have, and your food end up so salty to where you can't eat it. This right here comes with some punch. So you want to moderate your salt. Okay? So I'm just adding water to it, and I'm going to whisk it, and I'll be doing that right here with you guys. I'm making my own broth. Okay, I'm making my own broth right here in front of you guys. Look, making my own broth. Just whisk it, and I'm going to make more. I'm going to add more water, and if I need to add more seasoning to the food while I'm cooking, I will. But I'm going to add more water because I want the broth to actually cook. I'm going to sit this to the side, guys, because I can continue this in a minute, but I want to keep my eye on my meat that's over here. Okay, it's doing this thing, guys. It's doing this thing. I don't want to keep taking it off the stove to show you guys because I wanted to cook. Alright. So here I go. Guys, it's easy to make your own broth. Okay, this saves you from having to go, or even the little bouillon cubes. This saves you from having to go to the store each time buying broth. If you buy it in that, add you some water, stir it up, you got broth. It's very simple, guys. But like I say, just use a tablespoon or a teaspoonful, because you don't want to make it too salty. That's one thing you do not want to do is make it salty. Okay? So here we go. I'm just stirring it. I might have to add a little bit more for the color. This is it, guys. Just add a little bit more, not too much. Not too much. Look at my broth. And you just get it in there. Look around. That way you can use as much as you need and don't have to be worrying about having to go out and buy more broth. You can whip it up right. If you want it darker than this, you can use, less water. But I want to make sure that I have enough liquid or broth to do what it is that I'm doing. Beef broth. Okay. I'm going to add some pepper to it. You can give your broth flavor, or you can just have it bland. It's up to you guys. But me, I like to season my broth. And I'm going to check my meat over here in a sec. Just a few little, I churn just a little bit. Just going to get some garlic over in there, so you guys can see. Okay. And I'm going to give it another whisk. It's my beef broth. And guys, I didn't have to run out to the store and buy a box or a can, because that better than bouillon. It's going to do it. And look how many times I can use that for broth. This jar here comes with a punch, baby, okay? This right here, it saves you. It saves you money. And the broth is awesome. It's awesome. All right, guys, let me pay attention back here. All I'm doing is turning it over. And in this pan, I have olive oil and garlic. Fresh garlic. So I'm turning them over so they'll cook on both sides. That's all I'm doing in this pan, guys. Is giving it a nice flip over. Okay? That's what's going on over here. So give me a moment. Make sure I'm turning it all over. That's what I'm doing, guys. I'm browning it on both sides. My broth is ready. Vegetables cut. And then everything goes in a domino effect after that. So after this cook on both sides, I will be adding my vegetables and my broth. The last thing I'm going to be adding is my carrots, because these are the little minis, and I don't want them to turn into like mush. I want them to have, I want them to still have this texture, but to be soft, okay? Okay, that's going to be the last thing that I put in there. And I do have my potatoes for those of you that are just coming in. These will go in before my carrots. These are the little mini potatoes. They're soaking in cool water so they don't turn brown. They will turn brown on you if you sit it in warm water or you don't sit it in the water at all. Cool to cold water. And you want to come above the potatoes. You want it to, it's like a bath. Okay? That's what you want to sit this in. Guys, I worked at a nursing home for 15 years, okay? And somehow I ended up being a cook. I didn't go for that reason, but somehow I ended up being a cook, okay? So a lot of things I learned from there, a lot of things I learned after, a lot of the things I learned before, you know, growing up. So I'm not a professional, but I do know my way around in the kitchen. I do know my way around in the kitchen, okay? But I'm not a professional or nothing like that, but I do know my way around. So I'm going to make sure that I clean as I go, guys. So I'm going to be doing some moving around, putting things away. Okay? And then I would flavor my food as I go on, okay? I will be tasting my broth, you know, and everything like that. The meat is already well seasoned and marinated. I did that 20 minutes prior to the live, okay? So pretty much from here, all I do is add my vegetables and my broth, put the top on it, and let it cook. That's pretty much. Yep. And then I already started my cleaning process. I already have my bag over here. So this is what I do, guys. Clean as you go. Then later on, when I come in to sanitize the kitchen and everything, I don't have to be trying to, you know, rush and put everything clean and all that, because it's already done. Just by having a bowl or a bag here. Easy cleanup. Easy cleanup. Okay? I don't have the stuff from the onions that like to shed everywhere. This bag catches all, so you don't have all that stuff all over your sink, all over your counters. If you do a quick cleanup as you go, then you have a great day. All right. So that's what I always leave it in my sink in case I'm still using it for some reason. So I'm putting my celery away. This is the celery. I buy the small celery. I don't buy the big long stalks because I don't use it as much like that. So I buy the smaller ones. Okay. All right, let me check on this meat, guys. I want to bring you guys in. Let's see how much juice I have. Sorry, I'm all in the camera. Sorry about that. Guys, I just wanted to show you. See, this is what I'm doing here. I want it to be caramelized just like this. This is what I want. To caramelized on both sides. So what I'm going to do now, okay, let me put you guys back on here. See, now that I see that it has the color that I want, I'm going to add my vegetables, and then I'm going to add my broth. There I go. There I go, guys. All right. guys how I do that. Because you want to make sure that you see it first. Because you want to get those flavors. Now the flavors that's at the bottom, where the garlic and the seasoning and everything is. And I have my flour in there and everything. And so I'm just going to stir this around. Bring you guys back. This thing I got going on. Let's see if we can get you guys here. Here we go. Now, guys, I can use this for something else later, this leftover meat. But, guys, here it is. And I'm going to let this cook. Come to a nice boil so my vegetables will, you know, cook down. Okay? And with this, I'm going to give this a few minutes. Then I'll be adding my potatoes. I'll be adding my potatoes with it. And that's how I'm going to do this. So basically, after I add the potatoes, guys, the last thing will be my carrots. And that's pretty much it. Guys, you just want to make sure, the whole key is to make sure that you pack in flavor into your food. You don't want your food to be bland. You want it to have flavor. And what gives it flavor is that garlic that I started off with my onions. I started layering. But before I started anything, I made sure that I seasoned my meat well and I marinated it. 20 minutes prior to when I started. Some people marinate their meat all day or overnight. That really gives it flavor. Okay, the longer, the better. So this is what I have left over, and I'll be making something later with this. Okay, so this is the beef stew choice right here. And I like the colors that it gives. Oh, and what I was saying earlier, because sometimes when you cook your vegetables early, they lose that bright color. So sometimes what I do, I chop me some fresh ones over to the side. That way I put them in when I put in my put my carrots in, I will put those vegetables in. So I might just be doing that, cutting me up some more little vegetables on the side so I can have that vibrant color at the end. That'll be this, the bell pepper, and the celery. Okay, I put that in with this. Cook this about 10-15 minutes, so it won't be much, and then you'll still have your vibrant colors. Because right now, what I have in here is going to cook down to where, it's going to cook down to where you won't really notice the color of it. All right, so that's how you do that. Get you guys back over here. And for saying that, this is where I'm going to go in here with my remainders, and that's what I do. I cut me up a few, and these will go in with my carrots. So in the end, I will have that popping color. That color is going to pop right along with the flavors, okay? I like to cook with color and flavor. That's the goal here. Thank you guys for coming in. Please like, share, and subscribe. I don't quite know how many people's watching or if anyone's watching because I can't see it right now, but come on in, guys. Come on in. I put this in and I wasn't even ready to put it back. So, guys, like I said earlier, for your celery, you want to wash it. You could soak it in baking soda and warm water and give it a good scrub, okay? But for live reasons, I'm just giving a good rub. I'll get all of this dirt. Most of the dirt is caught right in this cridge here. So guys, it's really simple making beef stew. Really simple. You're just doing things in sections. The first thing you want to do is get your meat done. That's the first thing you want to do. And everything after that is like domino effect. And some celery, you're going to have to pull these strings. See, I always keep my bag near. And I always toss this. Some people keep it, but I don't. Okay? And then I'm going to give it a chop this size because I want it to still have its color. When I open up my pot, I want to be able to see my colors, but I still want them to be cooked. Okay? They'll be cooked with color. So this is going to go in with my carrots. Because I want that color, guys. Alright, so when you open up your pot, you want some color in there. Okay, I have my potatoes here sitting in cool water for you guys that just might be coming in. I have the meat already on the stove. Okay, and I have my broth already inside. For those of you that are just coming in, I made my own broth using this here. I didn't have to run to the store and buy broth. Guys, I make my own broth using this here. This saves you a trip to the store, okay? All right. And cut up a little bit more celery. And I'm going to use the rest of that little bell pepper that I have left. There's no need of leaving that around. All right, so we go. Let's see. Anyone would like to share what they're cooking for dinner, or if you guys already cooked? Because I should have started this about 3 or 4 o'clock. I should have gotten this already started. But it's okay. It's almost there, guys. You just have to be patient in the cooking. Now, if it's something that's going to take most of the day to cook, of course, I would have been up 5 this morning prepping. I would have had this already prepped and done. But I know it's just something, I would like to share on the live. Okay? Let's see. So this is what you want. Give it a little rough chop so you have your color. Set this over to the side. I'll set it in here. And I'll be dicing up more onions. So guys, please come in and like, share, subscribe. Let's not forget to support each other. Let's not forget that. That's the whole purpose of people starting up their channel and stuff like that, okay? So guys, I don't want to hold you guys too long. I've had you guys long enough. So basically all I have to do, once this comes up to a good boil, I'm going to add my potatoes, my carrots, and my vegetables, and make sure I season it well. And that's my beef stew. Thanks, guys, for joining me. Bye.